A crack in the earth, scalding hot water with that rotten egg smell bubbling up and out.
208 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's essentially boiling at this altitude.
What's going on is a scientific phenomenon baffling the experts.
Really, it's a mystery. We don't.
Especially fascinating for nuclear physicist Taylor Wilson is that less than a year ago, a blip in geologic time, this was just dirt. But today, near the Steamboat Hot Springs Spa in South Reno, it's boiling back to life.
Incredible. Most people thought that this geyser field had died, and now it's starting to reemerge.
The area was once home to the third largest geyser in the United States, erupting 60 to 80 feet in the air.
In the late 1800s, the early 1900s, if you were riding your horse, you would have seen water erupting similar to this all along this terrace. Hot springs, geysers, mud pots, bubbling, and that's something that drew people from all over the world.
Including none other than Mark Twain. He said the noise sounded like a steamboat, hence the name. In the mid-1900s, the surface activity faded, but a local doctor bought the land and dug a well so people could still bathe in the mineral-rich water for healing and relaxation.
It's kind of a joke around here that we like to call it the dragon.
Kayla Ward is the manager at the hot springs where today people go to soak.
This year in particular, I've seen the most uptick that I have seen out here, and people who've lived on property, they've seen new fumaroles popping up that have just never been here.
Like this hole that opened up just in the last few weeks, and this small puddle emerging from underneath a paved road.
And again, nature had other plans, and you can see that's very hot water, essentially boiling water coming right out of the asphalt.
So why here and why now? Wilson says Nevada is the perfect spot, positioned next to two moving tectonic plates.
In western Nevada, the crust is thin enough and that magma is close enough to the surface that it can heat the groundwater as it enters deep into the earth along these fractures.
As for why now, that's still a mystery, but Wilson has a few theories.
And so there's an active earthquake swarm centered not much more than a mile that way. That, combined with the big winter we had last year, has probably raised the water table and put hydraulic pressure on the hydrology of the system. Could even be the operation of the geothermal power plant as they change the dynamics of the operation of the plant.
He and others will continue to study the why, and in the meantime marvel at our ever-changing planet.
I think your average person that lives in Reno has no idea as they drive by how active the earth is, just, literally right below their feet.
In Reno, Ben Marjot reporting.